Fellas, if a woman ever tells you that she is not interested and she only sees you as a friend, it does not mean try harder. We are not trying to play hard to get. We really don't like you.
Thank you. Thank you. For once. Look, a broken clock is right twice a day, right? So every once in a while you'll get a video of a woman telling the absolute truth. And right now, she's telling the absolute truth. You understand? Yes, guys, especially my guys with a masculine identity, especially my guys who you're on a masculine identity membership and you're starting to understand your value. You understand what I'm saying? Especially my guys like that who've been following my content and stuff like that. Listen, when you understand your value, you understand who you are as a man. What you start to understand when you understand who you are and what you want, you also start to understand the things that are for you and the things that are not for you. You understand? And we should be able to decide especially when a woman is for us and when she's not for us, very easily. See, the average guy with no masculine identity, because he is infatuated by a woman's looks, she'll say, well, I don't really see you that way. But what he'll think is, well, maybe she means that somewhere down the line, if I keep being her friend and keep paying her attention, that one day I'll grow on her and wear her down. And then she'll have to turn around and like me one day. You understand? That's what the average guy does. A guy with a masculine identity, he gives a woman basically one chance. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? My name is Miles. Came over here to give you an opportunity to get to know me. I want us to go out for drinks, have a little conversation and see where this goes. Oh, well, I don't really. All right, no problem. Take it easy. Have a great day. Peace. On to the next. It was nice talking to you. That's it. You see what I'm saying? We don't have time for the bullshit. We don't have time for the friend zone. A man with a masculine identity doesn't do the friend zone. Look, truth be told, a man with a masculine identity hardly has female friends. I mean, unless there's an actual benefit of being her friend, or unless like somewhere, somehow we grew up together, your mom know my mom and we just grew up together and I literally see you as a sister, something like that. Or we do business together and you're a colleague and you're an important colleague because we make money together and we share, we share resources in a certain industry. You get what I'm saying? Like there has to be a reason, because here's the messed up part about the friend zone. There's literally no benefit to the guy. Remember that. You understand? And that's the thing about the friend zone. The friend zone is always one-sided. And it's usually the man giving time, energy, and attention, and sometimes other resources to the female. And she wants to keep him there. You understand? But in this video, this woman is telling the truth, right? She's saying, listen, when a woman says she don't like you, she ain't playing hard to get. She really don't like you. Forget about it. Simply forget about it. Go on about your business. Go on about your business. Because if you go to a store to buy a certain product and the store is sold out of that product, are you going to hang around the store? No. You're going to leave pretty much immediately. So what are we doing? You get what I'm saying? But shout out to this chick for telling the truth. Because the beautiful part about a man with a masculine identity is that he already knows the truth. Right? Because he's focused on himself. So he's focused on what he's interested in. So that means if he sees a woman and he says, I find her attractive and I am interested in taking her out because I am interested in her physically, sexually, or romantically. He knows and he understands his interest in that woman. And what's most important to him is his interest. Right? And so when he approaches that woman and makes her a proposal, makes her an offer, and she rejects the offer or she refuses the offer, we're done talking. Because I understand what I wanted from the situation. You're not willing to give me what I want from the situation. Now there is no situation. Now, the average guy with no masculine identity, he's going to hang around the store even when the store has already sold out of the product that he's trying to buy. You understand? He's going to hang around the store. He's going to hang around the store and volunteer to stock the shelves. That's what he's going to do. He's going to hang around the store and volunteer to pass out coupons at the front. You get what I'm saying? Friend zone shit. Like, but when you have a masculine identity, when you understand what you want, you don't do all of that. You know what you want. You're focused on what you want. And so when she's not equipped or capable or able to give you what you want, we're done. No, there's no situation. There's no issue. There's no problem. But also we're done. And again, it's not malicious. It's not malicious. It's not hateful or none of those things. I'm just laser focused on what I want. Now, the average guy, he's focused on what the woman wants. So he's like, oh, well, I understand. I see, you might not really be interested in me, but could we still hang out? Do you want a friend? You want somebody to paint your house? You want somebody to help you move? You want somebody to send you Cash Apps and Zells and take you out for hangout dates? And I'll pay for everything because it's whatever you want, because I just like you so much because you're so pretty. And she's like, well, I don't see you like that, right? We're just friends. But you steady taking her out. Whenever she don't have a date, she calls you up and then you take her out. Or she could be out with her friends running up a tab at the bar or at the restaurant, and she could call you up and you come join them, and then you pay for the whole thing. Imagine that. And there are situations like this. Guys are doing this. Guys are actually doing this stuff. Imagine the chick goes out with her girlfriend. They're running up the bill at the spot, at the bar, at the restaurant. And they're pretty much done, but they call you up to come join them. Hey, you want to come have drinks with us? And then you get there, you take like one shot, and then they're trying to persuade you to pay for the whole bill. And the nice guy or the average guy, he'll do it. He'll comply because he's focused on what she wants. But when a man is focused on what he wants, which is a guy with a masculine identity, a guy who understands who he is, who understands exactly what he wants. Once he realizes that he cannot get what he wants in this particular situation, all of a sudden, just like that, like magic, there's no more situation. There's no friendship. There's no connection. There's no issue. There's no problem. And he's not doing it out of spite. He just doesn't have time for anything that is not efficient to his masculine identity. That's really all it is. So, guys, this is one time where you're going to hear a woman tell the truth. When these women say they don't like you, they're not trying to play hard to get. Don't be getting stuck in a friend zone trying to wear them down. Realize they not feeling you. Move on. It's too many other women out here. Just move on. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. Be grateful. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.